Heya! This is Pokéball35 and welcome to another update video. It has been a while since I needed to make an update video, but I want to let you all know what is happening over the course of the next few months for the channel from now, May, till around July and August. This is my second attempt at recording this because I recorded for 4 minutes and then I realized my microphone was muted. So we take those, I guess. Take two. So, from this upload, about one or less than a week from now, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is going to release. I will be playing that on the channel. Obviously, I'm going to try and go get my copy as soon as possible the day it comes out, so that way I can stream it as soon as possible. So then that way, I can start getting the videos out for that as soon as possible. In this break week, before the game comes out, you'll see more PvZ2 Reflourish videos. We're close to finishing that game with the stuff that's currently in the game. So there's not too many more Reflourish videos to go out for now. So that will be happening. I did also recently finish the Altverse stuff in terms of like the really hard Big Wave Beach garbage that happened, and the ending to that video was recorded and not streamed, so if you missed that, go check that out. Even if you were a stream viewer, go check that out. There is some new stuff to do in Altverse aside from the Big Wave Beach stuff, so I might return to that too. There might be some other surprises going out this week alongside the Splatfest highlight video for the Zelda Splatfest that is currently happening right now at the time of this recording, but I'll have the highlight video out soon. Possibly on the day Tears of the Kingdom comes out, so you can have something else to watch before I stream the game. Possibly. I may have some things planned for this week. I may not have some things planned for this week. I don't know how it's going to pan out. So, Tears of the Kingdom, when it happens, I'm going to stream it as soon as possible. I want to try and have videos for Tears of the Kingdom come out as soon as possible as well, just because this game's going to be so big that it would be good to probably get a big chunk of it all out soon. So I might even upload on Saturday and Sunday Tears of the Kingdom, which is not something I normally do. A week after Tears of the Kingdom happens, we'll go back to other things. So I want to start playing 2 other short games alongside Tears of the Kingdom. So you're not only seeing Tears of the Kingdom for the next 3 or so months on the channel. I'll be playing Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe and Super Mario 3D World, the 3D World port that came out a few years ago, and the Kirby remaster that came out a few months ago. Since we just streamed A Hat in Time and played through A Hat in Time a few months ago, I'll start with Kirby first because that's a 2D platformer, and I'll wait to do the next 3D platformer. I had beaten Return to Dreamland a few years ago, like 5-ish years ago, and I haven't played it since. It was a game I got when it first came out and then never beat until like half a decade later. So that's not going to be blind other than the epilogue stuff that's in the remaster. And 3D World I haven't played since it first came out. I did pretty much 100% that game, but I never ended up being Champion's Road, which is like the true final level of the game. So I'll do that as well. I don't know if I'll do multiplayer at all for 3D World, because there's plenty of other multiplayer playthroughs of 3D World out there. And it just adds a bunch of unnecessary chaos. Like, it's there for fun, but I don't even necessarily think multiplayer 2D Mario games and 3D Mario games are that fun. So, I may do something, I may not do something, and Kirby does have multiplayer, but it's only couch co-op, so I can't really do much about that. So that's going to be happening. I will be streaming Kirby soon, and that'll start going up a week after Tears of the Kingdom comes out. So I don't know if Kirby will be 5 times a week alongside Tears of the Kingdom, or 3 times a week, or what. I was originally going to do Kirby and 3D World at the same time, but I don't want 3 things all happening at the same time. For the last few months, my work schedule, the place that I work at outside of streaming, is having really dumb scheduling problems, and they've been cutting everyone's hours, but the week after Tears of the Kingdom comes out is when my work schedule is finally going to start picking up in hours again. So I don't want to fully overwork myself in terms of, like, streaming, editing everything. Like, streaming for 4 to 5 hours a day, typically 4 hours a day, and then editing for another few hours, and then also having to worry about uploading everything and the other work stuff that I have to do. And I'm going to be working longer shifts than I normally do. Normally I'm working like 5.5 to 6 hour shifts, and I have like 3 like back-to-back-to-back 7-hour shifts. So, and hopefully all of that stays consistent into the future, because it's going to be summer soon. It's already nearly the end of spring. Pretty much like the start of June. is when summer is. So that'll be happening. After all of that, for June, I don't know when this game is coming out. It might be June. But the game Board of Bread is going to be coming out. It is a Paper Mario esque inspired RPG in this like how Bug Fables was like that. I played the demo to Board of Bread a few years ago, so you can check out the demo to Board of Bread when I played that. So the demo was like a standalone demo, and like I don't think anything that was in the demo is going to be in the final game. And the demo was a little rough around the edges, but that's because it was the demo. Full game should be good. There's a new trailer for it, but it doesn't have a full release date yet. It just says summer, so sometime within the next couple months. After June, July happens. Pikmin 4 is in July, the end of July. Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 is happening. We live in the year of Pikmin 4, and I will be trying to get that and playing that and uploading that as soon as humanly possible as well. Now, the thing is my friends, my IRL friends, and a handful of online friends, we're all in a, big friend group, have a Discord and whatnot. We did a meetup in 2021, and now in 2023, more people are going to be coming this time. If you've seen Bald and Brash back here, I'll grab it so you can see him properly. I have shown this on camera up close before, but in case anyone hasn't, Bald and Brash is like the icon to our Discord server, and the friend who organized everything. He's like my closest IRL friend that I've known him since like 2nd grade. He 3D printed little Bald and Brash trophies for everyone to take home. So we're going to be having a meetup this year. Again, put this back. It just so happens that the meetup is happening 1 week after Pikmin 4 comes out. So I don't know how the streaming schedule is going to be, because I obviously want to be playing Pikmin 4, but I also want to be hanging out with all my friends. Like, we're going to be going out, hanging out at the boardwalk. We live close to the beach. We're going to be going there, going to be going out to eat. Going to possibly Six Flags, because there's a Six Flags close-ish by where we live. So I want to be hanging out with my friends, but I also want to be, Pikmin 4. So I don't want to go all the way through Pikmin 4 super quickly, because it's a Pikmin game. It's probably going to be short. However, with the caves and stuff, it might be in the style of Pikmin 2, how Pikmin 2 is a much longer game. So I'm hoping it's a much longer game, because we've waited 10 goddamn years for this game. I hope it's a long game. I want to play it as long as possible. So that's going to happen then. We'll see what happens with that. I might take some time to stream earlier in the day, which is something I don't normally do, so that way I can, play the game, have the footage, and then go out with my friends, and then come home and edit it all. That might happen. I'm just saying random things, but that's going to be happening. And since that comes out at the end of July, it's going to be going into August. I don't know exactly everything for August yet, because there's plenty of other games I want to prioritize. I still have Live Alive that I wanted to get through. I wanted to get through that a lot sooner. We just finished Metroid Prime, and Metroid Prime was a game I had planned for February. It didn't happen until end of April. So, things will just happen when they happen. But that's the general plan. There will obviously be other things. I have like a text file on my desktop that I'm just quickly looking at of just like other games that I want to have in my long plays videos. I want to be going through more of these games because I've had so many games on my Steam backlog and just other games that I've bought that I can clearly beat in 1 to 2 sittings to have as a long play game, and I just haven't been doing them. So there's some games that I have played, like recently we just went through Jazzpunk, which is a game I have played before, but I did see new things in that. One thing I would like to get through sometime within the next months, might even be this week if I decide to do it. You might even see it this week. One Shot is a game that I am interested in. I own it. I have not played it. There's plenty of other games on this list. I have like 9 here. There's probably more that I'm forgetting. So, I want to get through more of those. I typically like to do that, like, do it during the week and then upload it on Sundays. So, you might see One Shot soon. You might not see it soon. I don't know what's going to happen, but I might do that this week. I don't think I'd upload it on Sunday if I did do it this week. I'd probably want to have it all come out before Zelda. And that's about it. There's probably one or two things I'm forgetting, and I want to keep this as brief as possible. However, already been recording for 10 minutes. So, general gist, Tears of the Kingdom this week, coming out the end of the week. I will be playing Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, I will be playing Mario 3D World, I will be playing Born of Bread, I will be playing Pikmin 4, and a handful of other games, and I might sprinkle in something else that I didn't even list here sometime in June, maybe, if Born of Bread's coming out later. If Born of Bread, because August is still summer, so if Born of Bread comes out in August, that could also be then, so I might have to find something for June. This is all on top of everything that's happening in Splatoon as well, because I'm still, you know, regularly playing Splatoon 3 and streaming Splatoon 3. So, with all the stuff that's happening in the new season, we're getting a new season in pretty much a month at the start of June. We're getting into that, so whatever comes out with that, I'll have other videos and streams and whatnot. I don't know when we'll get info on side order. There was an ad that came out that was like a Spanish ad or something. I don't remember, but there was an ad for the expansion pass for Splatoon 3, and it said that side order said 2024 on it. So I don't know if that's a placeholder or if it actually is coming out in 2024. We have to wait that long. There was a recent interview in Splatoon 3 that came out saying that the devs were doing this 3-month update cycle to avoid crunch time. So maybe they're not working on the multiplayer as much, they're also working on side order, so who knows. I could probably ramble for another 10 minutes about just random things, but that's the general gist of what's going to be happening on the channel, all of those games and stuff and things. I'm always live pretty much every single day at twitch.tv/Pokéball35, link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel as well, you should do that. If you miss out on the streams, that's okay, because I record all my streams, I edit them down, I get rid of any, you know, backtracking or whatnot that needs to be cut out, and then I upload all of that to YouTube after the fact. All these other Let's Plays that are like numbered, that's all of that. So that's what Metroid Prime was. There was a lot of stuff I had to cut out for Metroid Prime. So check out anything that you may have missed before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. I just had the Cadence of Hyrule video go out if you missed that, etc., etc. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in whatever comes next.